Coach Greg, and have you ever wondered how to lose 50 pounds in 6 months the wrong way? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do that. Watch a video by Xeela Fitness, nearly 1 million views in under a week. Amazing video. However, so many of the things they did to lose the weight were, in fact, not healthy, not the way to do it. The purpose of this video is not to shit on his weight loss journey, but to help people. So many people are going to watch this video, probably millions, and they're going to be encouraged to try to lose weight. This is absolutely amazing. However, if they go about it this way, it's not going to do them any favors.
And then he said, I want you to be the face for like Xeela, like, you know, take on a challenge, like a 6-month challenge.
And so he was picked up by his friend to be the face of the fitness company Xeela. He wanted him to lose 50 pounds in 6 months, and guess what? Spoiler alert, he gets the Tesla. That is amazing. However, did he in fact lose the weight in a healthy fashion? And so the video starts off with the weigh, and he weighs in at 215 pounds, and a laugh at his blubber.
Look at that blubber.
Wasn't happy to see that. Why are we making fun of him, body shaming him? He's 215 pounds, he has some fat to lose, he's clearly overweight or obese, but do we need to laugh? Look at that blubber, ha 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 ha. I didn't like that. I don't think we should be making fun of people who are starting a fitness journey by making fun of their body fat.
45 pounds in 6 pounds? In 6 months?
Yeah.
Actually, we decided to do 50 pounds, just because it sounds better.
Right away, you need to set realistic goals. 45 pounds in 6 months is a huge amount of weight to lose. The guy doesn't look that heavy. He doesn't look like he has 50 pounds of body fat to lose. So why are we encouraging him to lose 50 pounds when he doesn't even have 50 pounds to lose?
First beach day. 3 miles. Good work, baby.
Have you ever ran or even walked 3 miles on the beach? It is hard, hurts your feet, hurts your calves, gets you sore. It's day 1 in his fitness journey and he's going for a 3-mile run on the beach. I would have said, let's go for a 3-mile walk on a flat surface and get you used to being fit. Progressive overload, start easy and progress over time. A 3-mile run on the beach on day 1, even on a flat surface, that is very challenging, especially if you're a newbie. He shouldn't be running this hard on day 1. This is a recipe for disaster. And so to track his progress, they chose a Dexa scan because, well, it's way better than a scale, right? How many times do I have to tell you the Dexa scans are not accurate? The friggin' Dexa scan, which you think is the golden standard, and it is in fact not the golden standard.
Mind-blowing horrible. Like, I can't stress, it's a complete guess.
And so what are his results? At 215 pounds, 43% body fat, and his friend freaks out, loses his mind.
43%.
No way! No! No way! Give me that! Give me that!
Okay, 26.9.
And so nope, he was only kidding. He actually only had 26.9%. And so based on my laser eyes, he's actually a little bit over 30% body fat. Take off all the fat from his body and he's left with 157 pounds of lean tissue. That is what's metabolically active. And so what do I believe his weight loss goal should be? Well, I personally think his goal should be to get to 15% body fat. To me, that is picture perfect for being healthy. Remember, it's better to have realistic goals and expectations and achieve them than to set crazy high goals and fall short. And so what weight would give him 15% body fat? 185 pounds. If he loses 30 pounds, gets down to 185, he should be roughly 15% body fat, assuming he doesn't lose any muscle in the process. And the guy's training, he's working out, he's joined the gym. He's lifted weights. He should be able to at least maintain the current muscle that he has while losing weight at a slow and steady rate. And so the goal is to lose 50 pounds, not 30. And so what do you think is going to happen? Early on in his training, the coach takes him running up a mountain, literally. Steep parts close to 90 degrees. And he lays on the floor, nearly passed out.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. John, do not pass out, dude. Dude, he's literally about to pass.
And he's literally laughing at him. He's about to pass out. It's not funny, it's concerning. You should be concerned with pushing him too far. When you start this weight loss journey, walking slowly up the mountain, that is hard. Start with a slow, steady pace. Walk up the mountain. The next week, go a little bit faster, perhaps take a minute off your time. Slowly go harder than last time. Don't sprint up a mountain when you first start a weight loss journey.
What kind of form is that? What the f*** is that?
I get it, they're friends, they can tease each other, but if this was a normal coach and a normal client, I would certainly hope that they're not making fun of their technique or joking at somebody trying their best in the gym. And so he's worked really hard, and now it's time to check in with the Dexa scan. He gets the test done, and he's like, dude, you look really depressed, what's going on? Guess what the results were? He only lost 1.4% body fat while losing 12.5 pounds. And so he says, all that work for only 1.4%?
Yeah, it was a lot of effort, but that's how this that's how this game works, dude.
No, it doesn't work like that. You don't have to kill yourself sprinting on the beach, going up mountains, crash dieting to only lose 1.4% body fat. And frankly, do you really think it was only 1.4%, or do you think the Dexa scan might have been a little off? Which do you think is more accurate? The Dexa scan saying he lost 1.4% of 215 pounds, that's 3 pounds of fat. He lost 12.5 pounds, 3 of it is fat, and the other 9.5 was either muscle and or water. Can't be anything else. And so are you going to convince me that he's done all this work and only lost 3 pounds of fat while losing 9.5 pounds of muscle and or water? Of course he looks discouraged. And so you can't base your success on what the Dexa scan says. Just like you can't base your success on what the scale says. How do you look in the mirror? How do you feel? Are you sticking to your plan? Are you getting in better shape? So rather than having to go, I have to hit this number or else, think, am I progressing? Am I getting any better? Am I doing this with realistic expectations? Am I suffering to this extent? If he had been doing easy cardio, just slowly getting into it, slowly changing his diet, not suffering, and he had lost 1.4%, he'd say, wow, that is pretty freaking good. I don't even notice I'm on a diet. I'm eating what I want. I feel good. I'm walking sure, but I'm not sore. I'm not tired. I'm enjoying this process. Then that 1.4% weight loss would be a bonus. And so rather than suffering eating boring meals and overtraining, get my friggin' cookbook. Don't you get it, people? You need to eat foods that you love when you're on a diet. If you don't, you're not sticking to the diet. You're going to eventually fall off. You only have so much willpower. There's only so long you can sprint up a mountain, sore, and hating your life. Sure, you can lose the weight. If you're in a calorie deficit, you are eventually going to lose the weight. But do you really want to lose all muscle? And so do you really want to base your success on a number? I lost 50 pounds. Sure, 18 pounds of it was muscle, but who cares? I don't care if I lowered my metabolism and I'm most likely going to rebound and gain all the weight back. So what? I reached my goal on that day. And so would you rather lose a realistic amount of weight, 30 pounds, get to 15% and keep it there for the rest of your life, or lose 50 pounds and 18 of those pounds is muscle? I hope you understand what I'm saying. I am trying to help people. You don't need to lose 50 pounds when 18 of it is going to be muscle. Could have lost 30 pounds, ended the diet at 185, had way more muscle, looked and felt better, and been able to continue on the diet.
Did I push him in the beginning? Yes, 100%, but it's like, how do you gauge how much you push somebody that is literally out of breath, out of air?
You say, go at your own pace. Go at a moderate pace. If it feels hard, slow down a little bit. We can go harder next time. You don't say, I think you can go a little bit harder. Push yourself. I know you're out of breath, but you can do it. You haven't passed out yet. Go a bit harder till you pass out up the mountain. That's not the way to encourage people to lose weight.
Our families, we're all eaters. I cook a lot, he cooks, and they grew up that way.
And so they're all eaters, their entire family. Parents, who doesn't live a life like that? How many people are not eaters in this world? Almost everyone loves food. How many people, raise your hand right now, you don't like the taste of food, you don't enjoy eating, you wish you could never eat? I don't see many hands raised. Most people love food. Food tastes good. We're put on this earth to eat. And so why would you want to cut out the things that you love? And so when you're on a diet, rather than thinking, I have to eat all this restriction, think, what do you get to eat? And so you look at the cookbook and say, look at all these foods, these delicious recipes that I get to eat. You don't think, oh, I can't have this and I can't have that. You think, I can have this and I can have that. So you need to change the way you think. You need to stop thinking that you need to suffer, that weight loss journeys are a stress, a strain, that it's some kind of torturous event that's a nightmare. It doesn't have to be like that.
John just under 200 pounds.
And so he's finally broken the 200-pound plateau, and what does he do? He celebrates it with what? A cake.
Ready? It's nothing big. Okay.
Not a massive cake, probably just a 2,000 calorie cake. Hey, let's celebrate because you just got under 200 pounds. That to me is equivalent to saying, hey, you're 30 days sober, let's celebrate with a beer. Really, you think that was the smartest thing to do? He's sticking to the plan, he's doing good, and now that he's hit 200 pounds, let's eat a cake. Why? Why aren't you eating cake every single week on your diet? There are so many delicious low-calorie recipes that are cake, cookies, candies, and so on. You can eat all of these things while dieting. Stop thinking, I can no longer eat cake because I'm on a diet. I can no longer eat pizza, burgers, and so on. You can. Get my friggin' cookbook.
Is it an automatic coffee grinder?
Yeah, baby!
Damn, Bill!
He should have got him a freaking Ninja blender so he can make some protein ice cream. Haven't seen any protein ice cream in this video. He's trying to lose weight, 50 pounds, no protein ice cream. Imagine how much easier his journey would have been with protein ice cream. I also never saw any anabolic French toast, and he wasn't eating any popcorn. Imagine how much easier this weight loss journey would have been if he would have had low-calorie dense foods like in my freaking cookbook they could have eaten.
I'm really hungry, bro. I'm so hungry.
Throughout the video, he's complaining about how starved he is. I'm starving, I'm always hungry. How long do you think you can stay on a diet like this? Might be able to do it, lose the 50 pounds, win a Tesla, but once the diet's over, you're driving the Tesla down the street, you pass a fast food restaurant, what do you think you're going to do with that Tesla? You're not going to keep driving past, you're going to go and eat because your willpower, Will Tennyson's willpower can only last so long.
Watching him bitch and complain about this process, I've started ordering more fast food since John has been on this journey.
You're watching this video and you're thinking, I also want to lose 50 pounds. But he's bitching and complaining, saying how hungry he is all the time. Is that really what you want to embark on? Is that the kind of weight loss journey you want to be a part of? I, in fact, have a Circle diet book. It's my life's work explaining how to lose weight and keep it off. Not just for the short term, for the rest of your life. Done this my entire life, coached thousands of people, sold tens of thousands of cookbooks. I'm telling you, it can work for you. Don't believe me? Ask other people. Ask the people who tried it. Is it a good book? Did it work? Did you lose the weight and, in fact, keep it off? Do you all understand how much I hate seeing these kind of epic cheat days, cheat meals, cheat whatevers? There's probably 50,000 calories on that counter, French fries, burgers, junk food galore, all of this stuff. Listen, it's about balance. It's not that you can't eat it, but you need to have some control, some balance. You can't expect to lose weight if you diet all week and have a massive cheat day. If you're in a 500 calorie deficit every single day for a week, and you eat an extra 3,500 calories on the weekend, you've balanced out. You're not losing anything. And guess what? He's hit multiple plateaus. He's, for example, gone 3 weeks, not lost any weight. Exhibit A, the cheat meal. Not just any cheat meal, not an extra burger. An extra all-you-can-eat as much freaking junk as you want. Is that the kind of diet you want? Starve yourself all week, way too large of a calorie deficit, going out of your mind, craving everything, and then eat everything on the weekend. You're not going to have a successful weight loss journey if you do this. It does not work. Might work in the short term, maybe. Eventually, not going to work.
Ilya's asking me to run this much. Ilya just leave me down the road and then I have to go up in David's house. It's uphill. And listen, John, I walk 5 miles a day.
Props to the mom. The mom is doing it right. Going at a moderate pace, walking 5 miles a day, amazing. That is exactly the kind of cardio she should be doing. You don't need to sprint, run up mountains, run on the beach, hurt yourself, go till you're exhausted. 5 mile walk a day, she should be proud of herself. She's doing it right. The son, how do we know how long he's going to do it? Yeah, it's great. He's pushing himself real hard, going too hard, in fact. But is he, in fact, going to be able to do this for the rest of his life? Walking 5 miles a day? That sounds very realistic.
This shit is tough. It takes a lot of discipline and a ton of focus and a lot of hard work to be able to do it. You've been killing it.
What are we trying to coach people like Rocky? Rambo? Get my freaking cookbook. If you have to psych yourself up every day and you're sore and you hate it and it's not fun, is that really the life you want to live? Exercise should be fun, and you should in fact love your diet. You love your diet, love the exercise you're doing, you are doing that and losing the weight for the rest of your life. And so it's been a month and a half since the second Dexa scan. His goal is to be under 20, and guess what? 23.6%. So he's lost a total of 21 pounds and only 3.3% body fat. So he's losing more muscle than he is losing fat. Does that sound like the diet you want to follow? All this hard work to what? Lose a bunch of muscle, and yeah, some fat, but a ton of muscle. And with that dramatic muscle loss, guess what else goes with that? A decrease in metabolism. That means the calories his body's burning, his BMR, and probably his non-exercise activity thermogenesis, it's going to go lower. That means he's going to have to cut his calories even lower. He's probably going to hit a plateau, stop losing weight because his body is no longer burning as many calories as it used to. He's lost muscle, slowed his metabolism, and suffering. Does this sound like a great diet? And I know he's losing the weight, but not much of this is actually fat. And fat is what you're trying to lose when you're trying to lose weight. He constantly talking about his hands are hurting, his calves are hurting, everything's hurting. How likely are you to continue to exercise if you're hurt?
Hands would hurt even after walking like 0.3 miles.
Calves hurt. Let's go. I'm fucking hurting. Ew, my calves still hurt, dude. How are your calves?
And guess what? When you're hurting, it's not a good thing. It's not a sign of, oh, that's a great workout. I hurt myself. You get injured, and guess what? You eventually won't be able to train. You'll have to take time off the gym. You don't want to exercise to the point of getting hurt or injured. And so what would I do if I was coaching this guy and he was complaining about injured calves? Well, I would switch his cardio. You're not going to run all the time. Running uses a lot of calf muscle. Perhaps he could use the elliptical, go swimming, go for a bike ride, mix things up so that he's not overusing the calf muscles. We don't want to cause strains, tears, micro trauma to the lower limbs and end up having him unable to do his cardio. And so it's cheat day, and so what's on the menu? The whole menu. Not making this shit up. It's cheat day, what's on the menu? The whole menu. Watch what he's about to eat. And so he didn't go too crazy, he never ordered the entire menu. He only ordered the entire dessert menu. Yay! Now, if he had a proper balanced diet, he would not feel the urge to go this crazy. Yeah, I get it. You might crave sweets every now and then, but if you're overly restricting calories, you're going to want to binge your face off on all this junk. If he was eating dessert-like foods, like in my cookbook, protein brownies, cakes, muffins, anabolic ice cream, and other desserts, he wouldn't be craving these. He wouldn't need to go crazy and binge on the weekend. If he could do that, he would continue to be in a calorie deficit and continue to lose weight. And despite the fact that he has sore calves, what are we going to do? We're going to run on the beach again. Do you know how hard it is on the calf muscles to go for a run on the beach? In the sand! A smart, intelligent coach looking after their athlete would make sure that they don't submit them to things that can increase the chance of injury. If you're already injured and complaining about the pain, you should do things to try to avoid it.
Ilya is like a little rat next to me, man, in the back of me. Like he's like, you know, the Ratatouille. Like, this is how you do it.
And so yeah, he's motivating, he's encouraging, he's doing that right. He's getting his client to exercise harder than last time. But you have to know when enough is enough. And if the guy is saying, I'm injured, I'm in pain, I'm hurting, my calves hurt, is it really a good idea to encourage him to again run on the beach? Let's just go for a walk. Let's try something that makes sense. As long as you're exercising in a calorie deficit, you are in fact going to lose weight. Push too far, push too hard, you're going to end up burning off muscle. And at the 6-month point, he's actually looking pretty good. He's lost a significant amount of body fat. I can see abs. He's looking good. I see no reason to continue to push past the pain. Keep going, keep striving for it. Better to lose the weight and keep it off with something that you can realistically maintain. What is the point of losing 50 pounds if at the end most of it is going to be muscle, and then after the diet's over, you simply regain the weight? If it's not realistic for him to continue this diet, then why is he doing it? What is the purpose? What is the point? I encourage people to lose weight in a healthy fashion and keep it off. And he's down to a 32 waist pants. Everyone's happy. He looks good. He feels good. He looks healthy. He's done the job. I think at this point, this is where he should try to maintain. I don't think he should lose any more weight. After all, it was a 6-month challenge. Why is he continuing? Why doesn't he now say, my goal is to now, in 6 months from now, stay the same weight or perhaps maintain and add muscle? He's been dieting hard for 6 months, lost a significant amount of muscle and fat, yes. But why doesn't he now continue to train not in a calorie deficit, perhaps at maintenance or perhaps a little bit above, and try to build muscle? But no, we want to lose 50 pounds because we're promoting the Xeela fitness brand. So now we're going to starve ourselves and lose a significant amount of muscle just so that we can reach our goal.
I was hyped. It was just like, it clicked down to me. I'm like, bro, 18 days, 18 days, 18 days. I gotta
Dude,
go.
you gotta close when it gets hard. I'm telling you, bro. 18 days, let's go.
The hardest part of a diet is not when you're on the diet, it's when you're off the diet. Once the diet comes to an end, or you get halfway there, it is so much easier to lose that and keep it off. And you don't need to be perfect. You don't need your dream physique. Halfway there for most people is good enough. You will significantly improve your quality and quantity of life. You just have to do some cardio, 150 minutes of cardio a week, lose some weight, and you will see significant improvements in your health. Blood markers decrease in diabetes, cholesterol, blood pressure, heart attacks, all going to be reduced. Please, you owe it to yourself and or your loved ones to do the best that you can do. And exercising in a sauna suit or a sweatsuit, rubber suit, plastic bags, and so on, it's just sweat, water weight. It's not going to help you to burn off more fat. And frankly, if your goal is to burn more calories and more fat, it's better to exercise in a cool environment. Wear moisture-wicking clothes. Use a fan. Keep yourself cool. When you're in a cool environment, you can in fact exercise with greater intensity. The more intensity you exercise at, the more calories and fat you're going to burn. If you exercise too hot, wearing a sauna suit, sweating, it's going to slow you down and you're going to actually burn fewer calories.
I remember even 1 week I'd go to Vegas and I would still lose the weight. It was very easy. Now, month 4, 5, and 6, it gets really uncomfortable.
And at first it's easy, losing about 2.5 pounds a week. But as the months go on, his metabolism is slowing down. He's losing a significant amount of muscle. His BMR is going down, probably NEAT going down as well. And so he's no longer losing the weight. Shocking, considering he's consuming an abundance of calories on the weekend during his cheat meals. Not a small cheat, but ordering everything off the menu. All those desserts, fries, burgers, and so on, you can't simply stuff your face 1 day a week and think it's not going to affect your weight loss. Overtraining and overdieting. When you get to this point, you have to stop. You know what else is probably going to happen? He's going to have lower testosterone levels. He's going to have decreased ability to sleep and a lower sex drive. That is the dangers of overdieting. He is clearly exhibiting these signs. He's struggling to lose too much weight. Remember at first I said 185, 15% body fat? He's getting way below this. He's losing too much weight. He's suffering too much, starving himself, doing too much cardio. And this is a result. Less muscle, a slower metabolism, and feeling like garbage. And the results are in Dexa scan number 4. He's lost 40 pounds. He weighs 175 pounds. He's at 15.2% body fat. Remember what I said? 15% body fat? 185, he's at 175. So he's lost about 10 pounds of muscle. Now is when he should call it a day. 15%, that's great. Why are we going to try to continue to lose more fat? Does he need to? What is the purpose? What is the benefit? Does he simply need to lose 50 pounds just because it's 50? What is wrong with losing 40? 30 was plenty. He's lost 40 pounds, 10 of it's muscle, and he's going to keep it going. What do you think the results are going to be? I'll show you.
I don't know if you're going to listen to me anymore, so I'm just going to bring in a person that I think you are going to listen to.
What we have here...
Holy it's CT Fletcher!
And so he's almost at his goal, so let's get CT Fletcher to come in and yell and scream at him and say, you can do it. That's great, but not everyone's going to have CT Fletcher or coach encouraging him to continue to lose the weight. You need to do it for you. It needs to be intrinsic. It needs to come from within. Do it for yourself. But if it gets this hard, you're suffering this much, you're uncomfortable, you're starting to hate your life, it's a nightmare, you need to stop the diet and maintain. It's not healthy to continue to try to lose the weight.
Did you pee and poop everything?
Oh, trust me.
He hasn't eaten in 2 days. Okay.
I've been fasting for 16 hours, my guy.
We have a really nice scale here, ready to go. 165 or less.
Last night I let the party get the best of me.
He gets down to 164 pounds, breaking that 50-pound barrier. And what are the results? His body fat went from 15.2 up to 15.5. That's right, his body fat on the Dexa scan went up while losing over 10 pounds. What does that mean? Well, it means he continued to diet for a month and lost 10 extra pounds of muscle and or water, while at the same time going up in body fat a little bit. So was that last month worth it? Once you're suffering to this extent, having no energy, starving all the time, not feeling good, what do you think is going to happen if you continue to try and diet? Probably going to lose a lot of muscle. What energy, what effort are you going to put in the gym? Are you still going to be able to push the weights harder than last time? Or are you going to be slacking off? Sure, you can keep dieting and you probably will lose some fat. And I do believe the Dexa scan is simply a little off here. I don't think that it's possible that he lost 10 pounds of muscle while gaining fat on a month of calorie deficit. I doubt that's possible. Probably more likely, don't you think, that the Dexa scan's a little bit off? But I'm pretty sure he lost a lot of muscle that month. And so is it in fact worth it to continue to strive to reach a certain number goal? Oh, I want to hit that number. Why does it have to be that number and not that feeling? Remember when he was 175 pounds? Did he not look good at 175 pounds? Felt great, 32 waist pants, everything was hunky-dory. I'm going to continue to suffer and drop 10 pounds, mostly muscle. Was it worth it? Well, frankly, probably it was. They gave him a Tesla. And so I get he's losing weight as part of a commercial. Hey, look everyone, I lost all this weight. Buy Xeela pre-workouts and so on. I get it, makes sense, nothing wrong with that. But in the real world, with the millions of people that are going to end up watching this video, I want to caution you, do not try to lose weight in this fashion. Lose weight slowly. Ease into it. Don't start off going crazy. Don't overly restrict calories. Eat foods that you love, just make them lower in calories. And if it helps, try getting my cookbook and or the Circle diet book. It explains exactly what to do. And if you don't want to spend any money, that's perfectly fine. And I have several anabolic recipes on my channel. Low calorie, high protein, high volume meals that'll keep you full, satiated, so that you don't feel like you're on a diet. Like peanut butter or lower calorie pizzas, lasagnas, protein ice creams, anabolic popcorn, and so on. Don't knock it till you try it. You have no idea how easy it can be to lose weight if you in fact know what you're doing. And if you do want to lose weight, please do not copy what they did in this video. Although he was successful in losing the 50 pounds, he lost a significant amount of muscle. 18 pounds, that's not good. You're gonna have a slower metabolism, much more likely to regain the weight when the diet's over. Please set realistic goals, slowly get into the cardio, and go harder than last time over time. Don't rush into it. Make small changes in your diet, then you can stick to for the rest of your life. And don't cut out everything that you love. If you do, how long will you have the willpower to stick to this diet? Also, before I go, I highly recommend you become a newsletter subscriber. You get 5 free recipes. You also be alerted of any free giveaways that we're having. We do them every single week. There's over 100,000 people as part of the newsletter. It's a strong community. Please join by clicking the link in the description. Just go in the description box, check it out, click the link. Please subscribe. Hope to see you there. Also, my website, gregdoucette.com. We have tons of supplements, including the Seco protein bar, turkesterone pre-workouts, so much stuff going on. Please check out my website. And so you know what's next. Ending it here. Watch the bloops, top and bottom. Supplements, Circle diet book, cookbooks, coaching plans by me and my team, training books. Please comment for the algorithm. Subscribe. Click the freaking bell button. Do it now. Click it.